Hello everybody, my name's Amir, I'm the owner of Toy Snowman, and well, I hope you're all doing fine. I can't really hear you, so I'm gonna assume it's fine, otherwise get help, I don't know. uh, well, so, a little background, I own a toy store, I'm early 30-ish, and well, I want to use this as a way to hopefully communicate with my customer base, because I use Facebook generally just for advertising, and I'm not on Twitter, so I'm hoping that this would be a nice way to communicate with everybody, and hopefully you'll appreciate it, maybe like it or whatever. If maybe it's a terrible video and nobody watches it, then I'll stop doing this altogether, or maybe I'll just enjoy talking to myself, whatever. So what's gonna happen? I'm going to just open some boxes because we receive shipments, but oftentimes our distributors, when they send us a shipment, they don't tell us anything. They just send a shipment. We just receive a charge, and then it ends up in our door, and we're like, oh, okay, this is a product that the customer's waiting for. Let's ship it out. I mean, it's not like we're completely lost. They give us an ETA, but ETAs are ETAs. We don't it's could be especially with certain companies, like the ETA is like a month or a whole quarter. It's like, yeah, spring 2021. It's like, okay, we don't know where exactly that is, but it is what it is. I'll also try and give you guys information from a retailer's perspective, because, well, I'm a retailer, so I'll tell you how I feel about it, and I'll try and give you information that I can. So, let's see what we get here. Okay, well, spoiler, I already know what's in this box. So, this is I'm not gonna do toy reviews, because I mean, there's a lot of toy reviews already, and I'm a retailer, so I can just give you maybe hopefully a new perspective, and add some value for your day. All right, so this is a beautiful product, and that's as much as a review I'm going to give you about that. All right, it's the Mandalorian helmet. It's awesome. Now, I don't want to cause any panic, but there is a small issue with the product. The issue is that my distributors have given me a quarter of what I initially ordered. And, I'm always expecting for that to happen. What happens is, there's no cancellations, but the issue is that they've given us a quarter right now, and they're going to give us the other 75% between June, July, and August. Because, well, 3 different distributors, 3 different dates, all of them midpoint of the year, so that's what's gonna happen. It's really a shame, because I'd like to have it on sale, but as it stands, with only receiving a quarter of what we originally ordered, they're all just gonna be for pre-orders. And well, I think if you see one on the shelves wherever you are, I think you should probably grab it, unless you don't mind waiting, because honestly, I don't think they're gonna stop producing the Mandalorian helmet, because it's the main character, it's a great series. What's not to like, right? So, I mean, that's what that is for. Let's see what else. Alright, so, see, this says here, retro, so it's something retro. There's I don't know, 4, 5 waves retro collection now for Star Wars. Oh, okay. Alright, so we already have been shipping these, but it's the Mandalorian retro collection. It's funny, there was no retro version of Mandalorian, because Mandalorian's new, so it's, I mean, I guess they're just making in the old style, but there was no old style for this, because the show didn't exist. But it is what it is. People like it, and they want to collect it, they want to put it in the wall, that's fine. Oh, R.I.P. Alright, so, unlike, the Mandalorian helmet, these they're probably not going to produce anymore, because, she's not working for the show anymore. So, R.I.P. Cara Dune. So, if you probably want to get that, then you probably should, because that's probably not going to be something that's reprinted anytime soon. Or ever. Here's the thing, though. I think that if you were never planning on getting Cara Dune, they don't get it. Like, I mean, I mean, you know, collect what you like, really. Like, I mean, don't get something just because, you know, the scarcity of it, right? If you enjoy it, then, you know, get it. But just because, you know, she's fired, all is impossible to get, like, that's not a reason to get it, right? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, here, it's a case. Oh, okay. Finally. Alright, so it's a solid case of Megatrons. Look at that. I really love this line actually, because like if you see the display pictures like for Optimus and they're like for this one, you get the mini Optimus. So in the picture which they showed like the big Optimus like carrying the little Optimus on his shoulder, like a little like a son and dad kind of thing. I really enjoyed that. Like whoever was taking the photographs really had fun with that. It's great. Like I just like having these big and small versions of the same Transformer, and it's all in the same timeline. Although I don't think Megatron is gonna be kind to like the smaller Megatron. Might be a bit of an abusive relationship there. See, now here's the thing about this. This is a solid case of 8 Megatrons. Now we've already received previously the assorted case. So what I think people need to understand is that we get assorted cases and we get mixed cases. The problem is that mixed cases come way before the solid cases. So we call solid cases are the cases that have only one type of figure. So this usually creates a lot of trouble actually for us. And I'll give you an example. So okay, here's a Transformer box. Like this is probably it says here, you know, assorted. So yeah, see series, blah blah blah, assorted, AST right there. So the problem is that we order these assorted cases, and we try to, you know, okay, let's have a look. All right, what's in this case? Dinobot, Inferno, and another Dinobot. Now, obviously, we're gonna say, okay, you know what, Dinobot, way more popular, right? Like way more popular than Inferno, right? Dinobot's like, you know, it's a dinosaur, so you know who doesn't like dinosaurs, right? The problem is that for us is that you get 2 Dinobots and 1 Inferno. Do you really think that we're gonna sell twice as much Dinobots as Infernos? Like the problem is that we end up selling, like, okay, let's say we sell, you know, 50 Dinobots, then you know that means we only have 25 Infernos, and you know it's a big difference, right, between 50 and 25. So Inferno's not half as popular as Dinobot. So like, how do we balance this out, right? It's like, okay, if I order, you know, 40 Dinobots, I'm gonna have 20 Infernos. Okay, if I sell 50 Infernos, it means I'm gonna have to get 100 Dinobots. Right? This creates like a strange balancing act, and you know, as a retailer, you don't want to be stuck with, you know, 50 extra Dinobots, because you know you want to fulfill all your Infernos. So we're like, okay, we got solid cases, you know, just like Megatron, you know, get a case of 8 that, or in this case, 3 Dinobots or 3 Infernos, whichever one that's selling more. The problem with that is that these cases that become solid come 2 to 3 months later than the assorted case. I don't know why it is. It's just how it happens. So and customers, they don't want to wait 2-3 months to get an order, right? They just like, this was released a month ago, so you should have it now. It's like, well, I mean, if you only ordered the Inferno and it's coming in that we're going to upload it to our solid cases, you're going to have to wait 2 to 3 months more because of what it is. It's just a little headache that we have to deal with as a distributor, but as a retailer. But I don't know. That's what it is. So we had been having Nerf fights at the office. So I'm probably gonna end up carrying Nerf guns because they're just so much fun to shoot at people. I mean, productivity has gone down, but like people are really enjoying it. So I'm probably gonna end up carrying it in our store. Well, I mean, that's my video really. So hopefully you got some information out of it. If not, I'm sorry. Take care, guys.